let's talk about lazy women, disciplined women. We'll figure something out, and that's a sign, man. That's a sign, man. When you start talking about women, is how disciplined is she, and how she gonna cut corners. And we talked about a little bit about women going to get their body done worked on, and how that's a sign of laziness because you don't want to put the work in to get the body. And a lot of women, especially in the black community, are lazy. And shout out to the women that ain't lazy, that get up and hustle, that get up and they go to work out before work or work out after work. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They get out there and they work out and they grind and they, and they make shit happen. But, this new thing where these women, who, talking about, well, my natural hair is too hard to upkeep, or I needed a tummy tuck, or I need a, booty lift or BBL and all that type of stuff. And you don't even try to get into the gym and try to build that body. I see white girls all the time, man, who I know they ain't really built like that. And they go in there and they building they glutes up, they building their legs up, they building their body up. And kind of part of, people say part of they curse is that they age real hard, so they gotta keep themselves up in the gym. You say, well, black don't crack, but that's a sign of a good woman, a woman who ain't lazy, a woman that's gonna get up and grind and get it, a woman that care about her temple, that's disciplined enough to know that she getting out of shape, knowing that they get back to whip it back into shape, knowing to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I'm getting a little bit heavy. Winter time coming. Let me go in the gym to unbig my back. Let's go work out. Let me go start changing my diet. That's one of the traits that, a lot of guys don't look at. Is a woman's willingness to get up and grind. Her discipline, how does she upkeep her body? You know what I'm saying? Or how her house be looking, how her car be looking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you get a lot of women that you come over and the house all messy, or you see these women that take pictures and say, well, excuse my mirror, excuse my room. Hold on. How about before you take that picture, or, you wipe that mirror off? It can't take you nothing but a couple minutes. How about before you take this picture, you take them dirty clothes up, or you fold them clothes that you ain't fold, and you hang them clothes or fold them clothes up and go wash them clothes before you take a picture in a messy room. Them all signs. If she lay around all day and shit need to be done, if she ain't worried about her health, where you think that's gonna lead you to as a man? Honestly, where's gonna lead you to as a man? If she frying chicken and you trying to keep your weight down, nigga, what you expect gonna happen? Y'all had kids, what you expect gonna happen? So a lot of times them little traits that you gotta look at. Them traits that you gotta look at, man. How active is she in her daily routine? Does she just go to work and come back and lay down? Does she work out before she go to work? Does she work out after she go to work and grind? All right, she go DoorDash, or she go to school after she grinds. So all that stuff, man, like them things you need to look at. How proactive is she? Is she just active when it's time to go to work? When it's time to go out into the streets and go into the club? Do she like to go on nature walk? She like to run. She like to do stuff. That's one thing about women that like to do things. I ain't talking about going out to eat and just spending money. She like to go to the river walk. She like to walk the dogs. How active is she? You know? And then you talk about the discipline aspect of it. You know? Physically, does she, you know, she disciplined with her money? She disciplined with her body? She disciplined with her goals? Does she stick to what she say she gonna do as a woman? You know what I'm saying? You know, she said, well, I got a goal in mind. I got to reach this goal. These ain't things that a lot of guys be thinking about. They just be thinking about, oh, I want to hit it. And most women know when they give it to you, you know what I'm saying? Especially dudes who don't get it on a regular basis. They know dudes going to be hooked. They know dudes going to be hooked. They know dudes going to be hooked. So now, you know, now that she give you some, especially she give it to you when you want her to give you enough, and now you willing to accept all her bullshit. Her financial burdens, her being lazy, her not cooking and cleaning. You stop holding her to the standard. Because y'all just, that's what y'all think, it's just sex. Now you got in-house pussy. Excuse my language. You know? So, but yeah, you know, how active is she? Is she lazy? Is she low energy? Is she disciplined? Them things that you actually gotta answer those questions. She had to answer those questions before you give her the title. If you ask her, you know, you bring me this, you do this, that, and the third, you gotta set the standard with women too. They test you, and a lot of dudes don't even know you be getting tested. They test you. They test you when you out in public, when a fat ass booty walking y'all together. She tests and see if you gonna look. She gonna test you to ask see how certain questions how you gonna answer certain questions. They test you. You gotta test her too. Oh, I'm sick because you bring me some robot testing. Hey, you know what, man? Ooh, I'm so sore from work, man. Hey, can you come over here and wash the load of clothes for me, or can you come wash my dishes? Come on. So, but yeah, man, you gotta you gotta give them direction. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, man. I do appreciate y'all for watching. But yeah, you gotta look at the laziness aspect of it, how active she is, how disciplined she is. Now, she may not be perfect in either one of them, but you know, women need to be taught. They need to be trained. And best believe she training you, and you don't even know it. Peace.